Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into a comprehensive review of TestoTonic, that testosterone support supplement making waves in early 2026. There's a lot to unpack here, from marketing hype to ingredient science and the real-world impact on men's health.
I'm excited to get into the nitty-gritty. So what's the big picture with TestoTonic?
Well, essentially, TestoTonic is marketed as a natural solution for age-related testosterone decline, aimed primarily at men over 40. The review highlights how ads these days almost bombard you everywhere. Social media, news feeds, you name it.
Right, the marketing is super dramatic with testimonials, claims of feeling decades younger and such. But the review, as I understand, advises us to take that with a grain of salt, doesn't it?
Exactly. It points out that those testimonials are cherry-picked to create excitement and urgency. It's like, marketing designed to trigger those new year, new me impulses, without necessarily reflecting everyday results.
Yeah. So what do we know about the product itself and who's behind it?
TestoTonic is produced by Natural Living Now in Wyoming and is also marketed under the Azura Vital Balance brand. They claim compliance with USCGMP standards, which in principle is a good sign regarding quality control. However, the review notes that independent verification of these certifications is lacking. Folks should check the details on the label themselves.
That's an important caveat. You know, without independent validation, some claims could be a bit overstated.
Right, and this leads us directly into ingredient analysis. The review discusses several ingredients frequently seen in testosterone support supplements. Think ashwagandha, zinc, fenugreek, and even tribulus terrestris.
I noticed they pointed out that research on these ingredients looks quite mixed. For instance, while ashwagandha shows some promising studies, tribulus seems to have inconsistent outcomes.
Exactly. It's like, sometimes the ingredients with stronger evidence are overshadowed by others that not only have conflicting data, but in some cases might even be counterproductive. The review mentioned a small percentage of ingredients might actually lower testosterone.
Yeah, that's a bit concerning. It makes you wonder about the overall formulation and whether the dosages are clinically relevant.
Right on. The review is very clear. Results will vary because the product hasn't undergone independent clinical studies. While individual ingredients like D-aspartic acid and tonkat ali have shown temporary benefits, the full product's efficacy remains unproven without solid dosage verification.
And then there's the pricing. They lay out 3 packages, right? 1 bottle at $69, 3 bottles at $59 each with bonuses, and a 6-bottle package dropping to $49 per bottle.
Yes, exactly. The bulk packages come with free shipping, bonus ebooks, and even what they call a $127 gift package with the 6-bottle option. It seems designed to encourage buyers to commit for a longer period because consistent use over months is necessary to potentially see any benefits.
Right. I'm curious though, does the review address the money-back guarantee? That's a big part of the buyer reassurance, isn't it?
Absolutely. They emphasize a 180-day money-back guarantee, which is notably longer than many competitors offer. However, they caution buyers to read the fine print carefully. The guarantee comes with conditions outlined in the returns policy, so it's not just a blanket offer. It's the company's way of reducing risk on your part.
That makes sense. I appreciate when companies offer transparency on that front, but I wonder, was there any discussion regarding the credibility of the credentials mentioned in the marketing?
Yes, and this is one of the more striking parts. The review discusses Dr. Gyro's testosterone protocol, touted by the ads. However, when the reviewer tried to verify these credentials through public medical databases, nothing substantial turned up. This lack of independent verification is a red flag.
Right, that should definitely give you pause. So you'd say the take-home is to maintain a healthy dose of skepticism?
Exactly. It's crucial to separate the hype from the product. In fact, the review outlines that the reviewer advises looking at your overall lifestyle. Proper sleep, regular resistance training, nutrition, and stress management are all fundamental to testosterone health.
That's a great point. It reminds me that supplements shouldn't be seen as magic bullets. They need to be part of a wider health strategy.
Exactly right. You could have the best supplement, but if you're not getting quality sleep or engaging in proper exercise, it's like trying to ski uphill. it's just not gonna work.
Yeah, absolutely. And the review also contrasts natural supplements with prescription testosterone therapy, noting that while natural options may help supplement production, they're not as potent as TRT.
Yes, and that's an important distinction. Prescription testosterone therapy involves direct hormone replacement, which often yields faster and more substantial results. Meanwhile, supplements like TestoTonic aim to support your own production naturally, which results in more modest changes.
Now this brings up something I want to challenge a bit. Some might argue that even modest support from a supplement is worthwhile if it improves lifestyle indicators over time. But isn't it a stretch to expect dramatic transformations from these natural products?
That's a good point, and I agree with a measure of caution here. The review reinforces that expectation management is key. If you're expecting rapid, life-changing results, you might be misguided. Instead, the potential benefits should be seen as part of a long-term strategy, complementing a healthy lifestyle.
Right, exactly. So basically, TestoTonic might be worth trying for those who have already taken control of their sleep, exercise, and nutrition, and are simply looking for that extra bit of support.
Precisely. It's positioned for men who are experiencing gradual age-related testosterone decline, have realistic expectations, and want to experiment with a supplement that comes with a fairly robust money-back guarantee.
And what about safety? Were there clear warnings or contraindications discussed in the review?
Yes, safety considerations are front and center. For example, the review clearly states that anyone under 18, pregnant, or with certain medical conditions should avoid the supplement, and it urges consulting a healthcare professional first. It even emphasizes that if you're already on medications like testosterone replacement therapy, combining them with this supplement requires caution.
Yeah, that's crucial. What about ingredient interactions and side effects? Were those covered too?
They sure were. The review notes that while most healthy adults tolerate dietary supplements well, ingredients can cause mild side effects such as digestive discomfort, headaches, or sleeping issues in some individuals. It's all about starting with the recommended dose and watching your body's reaction.
It seems like the review is very balanced. It neither dismisses TestoTonic out of hand, nor endorses it without reservations.
Absolutely. It provides a nuanced view, weighing potential benefits against the limitations in research and the challenges of distinguishing between marketing hype and real action.
Right. And then there's the broader context, like how lifestyle factors such as proper sleep and stress management are key. It's almost like the review is saying the supplement can only do so much if you don't pay attention to the other parts of your health.
Exactly. It's like the supplement is one cog in a larger machine. Without the proper foundation of exercise, nutrition, and sleep, even the best formula won't yield optimal results.
Yeah. With all that in mind, how would you sum up for potential buyers?
I'd say if you're experiencing mild to moderate signs of age-related testosterone decline, have made your lifestyle adjustments first, and you're looking for a natural approach with some consumer protection through a 180-day guarantee, then TestoTonic might be worth trying. But remember, always do your homework. Check current product details, read the fine print, and consult your doctor if you have existing conditions.
Exactly. That's a wrap, folks. Thanks for listening to this deep dive into the TestoTonic review. Stay informed, stay healthy, and remember that no supplement is a substitute for a well-rounded lifestyle.